So, chat, we're going to switch gears here. Chat, you know how we're lefties? Some of us are hardcore leftists, you know? Some of us are libs, dirty, dirty libs. Most of us are lefties or leftists. And you know how, like, capitalism is, like, bad necessarily? Like a lot of the time it's pretty bad. Like, maybe there's some cool stuff about it, but not really, right? Not enough. Not enough to warrant it. You know what I'm saying? Well, here's a video that says money is the root of all good. Yes, that's literally the title. Money is the root of all good. I'm very excited about whatever the hell's about to happen here. Very excited. Looking forward to it. Money is the root of all. This is by Atlas Society. It's like a whiteboard draw person. So they do this stuff. They're very good. They're very, yeah. Wow. Let's see it.
My name is Money.
Oh boy. Ooh. Grrr.
Almost everyone.
Actually looks like, was that Daria? Is that what I'm thinking of? What am I thinking of? Yeah, it looks a little bit like that. It just looks like, you know how, like, isn't that weird? It looks like, looks like this, just without the glasses. You know, like in like the early 2000s rom-coms, when she takes her glasses off and now she's the hot chick. That's just Daria. That's just what this is. Daria is just capitalism. There you go. That's what happened. That's where she went.
One wants me, but no one understands me.
No one understands me.
I am a noble woman of humble beginnings.
Yeah, you guys remember when the serfs made money? You guys remember that when feudalism was a thing and they made money? Yeah.
My parents toil and trade, earn
that's bartering. That's bartering. That's not money.
their living by the sweat of their brow. As a child,
okay,
I had a special talent. I could help people exchange value for value.
Why is this so fucking weird and haunting? Why is this so weird? As a child, when I was first conceived of, by the way, I'm Money, I could exchange value for value. Fish equals bread. Yes. It's fucking creepy, man. Why does Money have the weird, creepy, sexy voice? Well, I don't know yet. Maybe we'll find out.
Where once people could only barter, now they could buy.
Yes.
You can
yes.
take me anywhere.
Yes.
Store me.
Unironic. Okay. So first off, you can hoard your wealth. Okay. You can keep it around and carry it with you. There's a personal wallet, you know, for the two genders that exist, the only two genders that are things. Purse and wallet, the two genders, obviously. You can put your money buy stuff at stores, and then you can buy political office. You can buy justice. What is this shit? Why are you accepting the fact that your government is literally bought and paid for? That's not a good thing that you shouldn't fucking do that. That's not a thing. You should be, this is the bank. What is this? This ain't a bank.
Save me.
The bank?
I grew up.
You're a
and the
bank.
town grew with me. And word of my special powers soon spread.
Ah, yes, word of my special powers soon spread. You want to know the fucking real history of money? Here's the real history of money. This guy's the fucking monk, and he's like, pay me money so that you can have fucking eternal life. And then the fucking, the Church of Jesus Christ was born, and then they subjugated people for hundreds of years until deep into the Dark Ages. You can trace literacy to a handful of monks because they did nothing with the wealth. Monks were the only people that could fucking read or write. This isn't okay. This isn't good. This isn't virtuous. It corrupted so much. God damn it.
people came from all
Money does
over.
say so. That's true.
Most came in goodwill.
Most came in goodwill. And then it started a situation where if you have money and someone else doesn't have money, it not only causes you to treat that person differently, often negatively, and it causes class friction, which wasn't a thing necessarily before, but it also causes crime, because now people need money to live. Oh, bootleg Cortana out here sounding like the Covenant. Shout out to my gamers who get that ref. Wow. Fucking Halo? Nobody likes that shit.
They brought ideas, energy, life.
Bro, they had hospitals before they had ice cream. What the fuck? Oh my god.
We lived in peace and growing.
Class friction sounds like a porno? Who says porno? Who says porno? Porno. I don't know about that. Porn, yes. Porno? Yikes.
Prosperity. But
What?
in our midst and outside our gates lurked evil.
You say porno? What the fuck?
His name was...
When okay. When people say porno, I imagine specifically lots of facial hair and weird humping. Lots of facial hair, and it's always heterosexual. Just a couple, a man and a woman, both cis, and the man has a lot of facial hair, and then he weird humps. That's porno to me. VHS has got lines in it. Yeah. Hey, pubic hair is fine. I'm talking about man face hair. Okay? When I think of porn, I think now it's just everything. It's all of it. I don't know. Maybe this is my bias showing. Am I biased, chat?
was envy.
Oh, look at that priest walking that child into this dark room. Nice.
He brought no value, nothing to trade, only need and greed. They brought looters who came and destroyed our village. They denounced me as evil and locked me away. These destroyers knew how to take me, but they knew not how to make me.
Is she talking about communists? How can you be pro-capitalism and then say that people that want to abolish the concept of money in the way that it exists currently is greed? How does that make any fucking sense whatsoever? It's greed to not want money. What? This is the most fucking... I watched fucking, what is that called? What's the... what was that Ayn Rand book? What was the book? Why can't I think of it? Atlas Shrugged. I wanted to say Cloud Atlas, which was the Tom Hanks movie. But not even read the Atlas Shrugged book. Watched the Atlas Shrugged movie, part 1. You know what I'm talking about? Not the rest of it. I didn't read the book. Just watch the shitty movie. Fuck's sake.
Then, explorers
Sounds
found
like
a
an evil
new
wish for
home
cookie cutter
for
fantasy.
me.
Yep.
Its name was America.
Its name was America.
I started over. Started small, but in freedom and enlightenment.
In freedom and enlightenment. I'm sorry, you guys didn't see this. I'm sorry, I got so triggered. Let's back up real quick so you could watch it. They literally show a ship. They're like freedom and enlightenment in the United States, in America. Well, not United States, obviously. Also, I don't think it was called America yet, was it? Yeah, it wasn't called America until after Amerigo Vespucci went around. Do you guys know that? What do you guys know about fucking Amerigo Vespucci? who America, North and South, are named after, okay? What do you guys know about that fucking Vespucci? You guys don't know shit, okay? You ain't know nothing. Anyway, it wasn't called America right away. It was called the New World, but it was...
I started over. Started small, but in freedom and enlightenment, I flourished. Value for value.
Value for value. You're really glossing over the entire chattel slavery chapter of American capitalism. I wonder why. I wonder why we're not paying a little bit of lip service to, maybe this white landowning man and this white woman who definitely could not own land. Well, there's big buildings up. At this point, she could own land. But before that, she couldn't fucking own land at all. And definitely capitalism was not a lady at any point because she couldn't own capital. It's one of the reasons we have fucking wedding rings is so that if you fucking die, your wife has some sort of tradable good on her body so that she doesn't perish. Yes, the diamond is for that. That's why. That's the reason. So, because they're like, no, we're not going to give women money, but I'll give them a fucking blood diamond. That's for sure. How are we ignoring chattel slavery? How are you not incorporating the idea of like, by the way, capitalism sure does work a lot better with free labor. Why do you think they want to cut down your labor costs so much? Capitalism runs great when you have slavery. It runs a little bit okay when you have wage slavery, but not nearly as good. And then when the workers start fighting for their own capital and their own labor and try to get equally paid, or at least equitably paid, oh boy, does capitalism really fucking stop working. Wow. Maybe you should consider glossing over another history book.
I traded among farmers, inventors, industrialists. I grew more powerful.
That's not how capital works. This right here, industrialists, farmers, and like business. No. There's also another entity, the government, which is right in the center of it, that has to, because the prices of the farming food are too expensive for the people that live here, you have to take this money from here that is gotten from this, and you have to subsidize farms so they don't fucking die. You also have to make sure that the people here have enough care to be able to work here and afford this. But if you don't give them medical care or fair wages, they can't buy this, which is why you have to subsidize this, which is why these people have to pay taxes to make this happen. It's a fucking clusterfuck, man. This isn't how it should work. You're stupid.
Powerful, prosperous, and popular than ever. I traded across cities, across states.
Okay. All right. Again. Prosperity is relative to itself. Okay? If the top percentage of the people that live in your country have so much wealth that the bottom percentage of the people of your country can't experience a quality of life higher than that of like, any other nation necessarily, then you're not the most prosperous. You're just hoarding it at the top. Like your number is high, but it's not really prosperity. How does capitalism work, Dad? Well, you see, capitalism is a triangle. True. It's also a circle. Capitalism is not only a triangle, it is a circle.
Across countries, continents. I even traded across time between those who borrowed and those who loaned. Those who worked hard for me and respected me, I gave them my rewards.
This is so fucking creepy, man. This is so creepy.
Those who neglected me or were ashamed of me,
They touched my butt as I walked away. That's hot.
I soon deserted them. And then, my old enemies showed up.
Apparently.
Instead of blunt weapons, they found more covert ways to take me.
Okay. I don't know look, I don't know what she's talking about as far as this covert, I want to take money stuff that's happening here. I'm pretty open with how I work with this. Like, for instance, you guys pay me to dress up in a fucking corn suit. I feel like I own my means of production, right? I feel like this is You guys pay into what you want to see. You support where you want to support, and I appreciate you. And this is how it should be. Like OnlyFans is a great example of that. Like, you kind of own your means of production. You have to use another company to do so, but it's fine. It's whatever. It's just a way to get other stuff. There's lots of people that are doing this kind of thing, and like a lot of people that do this kind of job end up understanding that the normal workforce, especially the 9-to-5 shit, is incredibly exploitative, specifically of your time and labor. Not to mention just fucking in the myriad of other ways, mental health, actual physical health. Not that they're that dissimilar, because your brain is a physical meat. In your brain is meat. Did you know your brain is meat? It's physical, and mental health is a physical ailment. We should really start normalizing the idea that mental health is just health. But I'm just tossing that out there. I pay you to slurp and flirt with me, Papa. Now say my name, Daddy Sume. Mr. Scaramanga, thanks for the Corgo bits. Stripping radicalized the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. Like this isn't stripping, but it's very similar in the way that like you kind of own your own shit. This is like the way I make money is with me. I'm it. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that come to this kind of job thinking that they're a capitalist, and because they're like, oh, I get to make money, and they're finding out that like, oh boy, like honestly. And I still, again, I think there are specifically capital and markets and stuff like that, I think are very beneficial to some industries, and you can do it those ethically as you, if you try. Thank you, Sargento Cheeser, for giving one to Liaku. However, most, vast majority of the way that we do capital in this country is incredibly exploitative and bad. For instance, when I worked at the post office just recently for a little bit, holy fucking shit, I got paid pretty well there. Like, the post office pays almost $20 an hour. And I thought, that's pretty worth my time, because we do okay here. Not just here, but on YouTube and stuff. Like that's $20 an hour is about where I'm living at right now. I'm in my 30s, early 30s, just saying. But that's kind of where I should be financially, because I own a home and stuff like that. They don't get paid enough. They do not get paid enough. It's not worth my time. The amount of time it takes, specifically in COVID, they should be getting at least $5 an hour more bonus. They should get a bonus for their health issues and stuff like that. Like it's wild. It's wild. Why is stripping or sex work considered selling your body but not working in a coal mine? Well, because we have this. I mean, that's just I mean, every form of labor is selling your body, really, but it's this really conservative notion of sex is really the answer. I was getting $9.50 at the job I just quit. See, that's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. I strongly suggest, and I only worked like mostly one day a week, but yeah, like that. If you can, sign up for the post office or something, even though it's being under attack. It's a lot of fucking work. But those people deserve to get paid more money than they get paid right now. Specifically, don't go to be a carrier right now, though. Do not go to be a carrier. Yeah, it's fucking rough. Starting your own business, so I'll be paying myself however much I want. Well, make sure your taxes are. You get roasted as a business owner. You pay more taxes than you do as an employee, and that's on purpose. I think they want lower class. Like, the way that the tax code is set up, I think they want people in the lower class. Hey Jake, 100% get what you're saying. Plus, lower manual labor jobs get fucked so little. I make $50 an hour as an engineer. 90% of the time is just reading spec sheet. That's what I'm saying, man. Which, I mean, I'm very happy for you, and I appreciate the biddies at $50 an hour. I mean, you're at least making some pretty good money there, but like, damn. Grindel Actol, it's been a while. Here's some coins for my feline friend. God damn you. Thanks, buddy. Won't want to organize the mail for distribution? Yeah. Thanks for the 50 biddies, Sasha. Damn, I'm lucky. I'm making $12 an hour in an entry-level retailer. Yeah, I don't know. What's it like to not be worrying about food or if you're going to be homeless? I was worried about that for most of my life. Well, most of my adult life. Feel bad at my cheapness. I have 130K in student debt. See, this is the 130K in debt, so you can make $50 now. Fucking bullshit.
Something crazy and awesomely amazing happened to me tonight, so here is a donation to celebrate it.
Well, thanks, Kathy. If you want to share and chat what that was, have at it. If not, congrats either way. Cobby's in chat for Kathy for something cool happening. The fact that most hourly workers aren't allowed to accept tips per company policies. Oh, totally fucking true. I used to work at a marina, and if I took tips, I could get in trouble. I took tips all the time. I think everyone should make more money, but you know. Yeah, I don't have any degree debt, thankfully. That's fucking stupid. Anyway, let's finish this stupid video. My goodness.
They took me in taxes and clothed their message of envy and greed in the name of the public good. They took away my gold and gave me a counterfeit pile of paper.
Oh. So this is like gold standard capitalists saying that taxes are bad. Huh. Fucking wild. Yeah, they tried to give us tips at the Dunkin' I worked at, and we had to say no company policy. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Should I drink a 27-year-old grain whiskey or not? Of course you should, Jeffrey. Of course you should.
They set up a big bureaucracy.
Why is gold valuable anyway? Here's the answer. Because we agree that it's valuable. That's it. I mean, it does have some value in like electronics and stuff, but obviously that wasn't its application fucking even 50 years ago, so. Well, maybe more. Maybe 50 years ago. Say 100 years ago. Libertarian economics. This is ANCAP as fuck, isn't it?
Hold it. The Federal Reserve.
You're anti the Federal Reserve? What? What? The Federal Reserve happened in 1913. I had to double check that. I was pretty sure it was in like 1920. 1913 is part of the Federal Reserve Act, which makes sense. That makes sense. Depression, yeah.
What an irony. It didn't reserve me or deserve me. It degraded me
It doesn't.
and inflated me,
What?
printing me on worthless pieces of paper whose value they set.
They already set the price. To be honest, I feel as though I got my job through pure luck. Before this job, I was 40K in debt with student loans, working a slave wage job. Took a Hail Mary, and now I'm middle class. Baffles me how people are I know, right? And I gotta say, as a person who is creeping towards middle class every day, thank you, by the way, there's a certain point where I'm not gonna know what to do with myself because we live pretty modestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird how people think they need a lot of money. We really fucking don't. Was the study $70,000 a year and you kind of run out of shit to do with it? But yeah, thinking about that weed co-op every day. So, let's get back to the video though. I mean, this isn't necessarily not the video, but it's just the conversation around the video, specifically responding to this video right here. The idea that like money had like paper money had a specific value prior to the Federal Reserve is ridiculous and wrong. Like, people forget, the first 10 years of this country were not the Constitution of the United States. It was the Articles of Confederation. And the colonies, the states that agreed to that, each had their own currency. And it didn't work. They didn't agree on the value of each state's currency. It's not a thing that works. You needed a federally unifying brand. You also needed to make sure in 1913 with your fucking depression, you needed a regulatory body to make sure that you couldn't fucking have this shit happen. Like, how are you not? This person doesn't know anything about economics. They don't know anything about history. It's just wild. The Torvix, thanks for following. 70,000 isn't a whole lot where I live. Well, I mean it's just at the average in the United States. But so with this voice, are they trying to like sexualize capitalism or something? I have no idea. I have no idea. You also have like monopolies that printed their own money to keep their workers. Oh yeah, you're talking about scrip. Ford Motor Company, for instance, had scrip, which was Ford bucks basically, where you could spend them in stores only at Ford, and you lived in Ford communities, and your entire life was built around the fact that you were an employee of Ford. Yeah, 100%. This is a thing. This is, yeah, it's wild. It's fucking wild.
But like the destroyers before them, they failed to understand value isn't in the token. It's in the value exchanged.
Value isn't in the token. It's in the value exchanged. But if you don't agree on the value exchanged, it's in the token, you fool. How do they not understand how money works?
There was one person who understood. Her name was Ayn Rand.
We made a fucking joke about this, and they literally are saying, oh, Ayn Rand. Holy fucking shit, chat. I can't fucking, we were joking. We made the joke. It was a meme. It's become real. They're literally writing Atlas Shrugged.
And defended my true nature as
Jesus fucking Christ.
good.
I would really like to be wrong every once in a while. Can I just be wrong every once in a while about these kinds of people? I can't fucking believe it. I cannot believe it.
Not as a god to be worshipped, or as a devil to be despised, but as a tool to be respected, a value
Thanks for the
to be
biddies.
earned, and a tribute to the best in men.
I heart money. Why would you type out Atlas Society? Oh, fuck! We should have known Atlas Society. I'm a fool. Of course. Oh, my God. They did a video on Bernie Sanders, too, by the way. And they're going to mention his 2 houses. Next time. Here on Trash.